it's Kimberly, the Gulf Coast Baller, the Panhandle Pro from Pensacola, Florida, and we are back with another episode of the Smoke Screen, like we always do about this time. Next to me is Tip, the bartender. Next to her is Rose. Under me is B. Next to her is Carl. How y'all doing?
Good. How are you?
How are
We
you?
doing good, doing great. What is the strain of the day? What we smoking on?
Okay, so I'm gonna do some sativa.
Mhm.
Um, y'all probably get tired of hearing me say this, but this is some sativa, and
You the sativa
Hey, we
lady.
ain't got no control over your smoke.
Yeah. Ain't nothing wrong with that. No different than the Hennessy drinker.
that's it. I like what I
Mhm.
like, and
That's
this
right.
is
And
what
that's
I like.
okay.
Yeah, so I'm just
Well,
going
that's
to get
good for
on this.
you.
It's got some Blue Dream in it, but it's got some other stuff in it too,
Oh, that
and
gumbo.
all of it's sativa, and that's what I like. So yeah.
A sativa blend.
Hmm.
Y'all want to be able to be creative and just float just right, not in the cloud, but like a sativa blend.
Yeah.
And after that, we go to the bar. Can I get a liquor blend?
Yes, but
Mm.
today we're gonna give you a little wine. But this is a
Mm.
special kind of wine because I like strong wines. And this is
Ooh.
by I sure do. It's by
Mm.
Lolly and it's called Sweet Spiked. It is a sweet red sitting at 17%.
Ooh.
Delicious.
I love a sweet red.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Real good. It's real good, y'all.
Okay, okay. All right. On today's episode, we gonna step into the coat room,
Mm-hmm.
and if you follow the show, and if you have heard of this show we about to review, and you know the platform that you
Mm-hmm.
can watch it on,
Uh-huh.
you know who's picking.
This one.
All the
It wasn't
time.
You
mine.
already know.
It wasn't
This
mine.
is this is my
Yes.
pick. Street legal.
It wasn't mine.
I've been able to, they put me on Tubi restriction, so I have to kind
And
of,
did.
I got to
And
It
double
did.
did.
dutch every
Just
now and then
justifiably so.
and, and figure out what's going on. But street legal, man. Dennis Reed, y'all know I'm messing him. He's the director, the Juan Ford, Angela Spates, the beautiful Ebony Tate, Sarah Evalt. They all in this. A lot of y'all favorites. Let's see. And again, this is a puff puff pass. If you haven't known what that is yet, that's when we watch TV shows. We watch the first show, just the pilot. Let you know if we gonna puff puff, keep watching, or if we gonna pass. And you can hit it. You get it. All right. Street legal. What did we like about this show?
Okay, I what I liked about this show, I love that the kids really, really, really love their parents. And they would go to any lengths to help their parents. I love that. I love that in this show people don't play about messing with kids, and we don't mess with kids. And if you
Right.
mess with kids, shit gonna happen, shit gonna go left. So I
Mm-hmm.
appreciate those dynamics of this show.
Mhm.
But it's a crazy show. It's wild. It get crazy,
You
y'all.
get wild.
Okay. I love the black beauty of this show. Like it was some
Mm,
beautiful black people in this,
yes.
show. So it was casted nicely. I also appreciated the, don't fuck with my baby aspect. I say all the time, don't nobody better mess with my baby.
Yep.
Just don't do it. So I understood and respected
Mhm.
that aspect of it for sure. Um, and yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I'm good. That's
Mm.
Okay, that
Yeah.
sounds
yeah. I think that's all I got.
Yeah.
good.
Um, I like the fact that the main character, I can't think of his name, the guy that was accused
Hakeem.
of or I like the fact that he loved his daughter very, very much.
Yes.
I like that.
Yep.
It's your turn.
Okay. So I like the potential of this story.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like this show got a kind of Law and Order kind of vibe is what they're going for,
Okay.
right?
Okay. Okay.
Um, but in a way, it went too fast. But
Yes.
also, but also didn't give me enough information. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like you just happen to. She's not even your. We could go. We could go.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. So just to like open it up, she's not your lawyer. Like that's just a stranger. You just drove to her
Right.
place and
Uh-huh.
dropped the baby. You know what I mean? Like things happen so fast, and it kind of just threw me off a little bit.
Right.
Then it was a lot because a lot. I felt like it wasn't unnecessary killing, but yeah, it was.
Yeah, it definitely was unnecessary.
Yeah.
He was just killing people, and I was shocked.
Yeah, sure. Clutch my pearls.
Yeah.
Okay, now for I think I might have said this before, but I don't know if this is what you mean by fast whatever. But anyway, so the show, you could tell this from watching it. The backstory of the characters you see is an ongoing story. Playing behind every episode is like a new case. So I ain't never watched Law and Order, so I don't know what you were saying in the comparison.
Never?
Mm-mm.
I've hardly
None of
watched
them?
it. Also,
Nope.
I've seen a handful
Wow.
of like.
So I don't know what the storyline is like, but this is it's an ongoing storyline with the main characters, but each episode is a
Same.
different case.
That's Law and Order.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
basically the how the
Yeah.
story goes. It flows
Yeah.
like
Okay.
that.
Yeah.
I wanted to say it was like Hakeem Lion them. What's it?
Empire.
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 It was giving me that at first, but as I watched through, it was a Law and Order. But I liked it. I liked it enough that I almost started watching the next one. So
Mhm.
Almost.
almost.
Okay.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
do I think it's 6 episodes. They did some like remakes and remixes of like real life. Like they did the what's her name? We talked about it on the other movie. Shanquella Robinson.
Oh,
They did
that's what I
episode.
thought the Cabo one was going to be about.
That's
So
what
I
it
was
is.
like,
That was the next one, right?
okay. It felt
Yeah.
like it. Mm-hmm,
That's what that is, and they did some different little situations, whatever. Mm-hmm.
like Law and Order do. It does the same thing. It pulls stuff from the headlines and makes
Oh,
it
okay. Oh, okay.
very
Yeah.
similar
Yeah.
to that. Yeah.
That's
I
hard.
thought I heard that about Law and Order.
Yeah, it does.
You saying that? I remember people saying like telling me that too about it.
I
Yeah.
wish they have instead of putting like at the can I say that much? At the
Mhm.
end where they did the real story, like
Mm-hmm.
in the courtroom, I would have liked them to stretch that out. Like say, play that scene out more. They didn't play those courtroom scenes out for me.
Right. Right.
It was a lot of um I appreciate these actors for getting out there. These are regular people that
Yes.
they want to act, and Detroit is. And I just needed to pause in that statement and say, y'all doing a good job. Like
Right.
for what it is, y'all out there with your own equipment, your own people, and you're making it happen. So I know that if you keep doing it, it'll get better for what I'm looking for.
Hey, did you want? So you think the episodes need to be longer, or it
Not
need to
longer,
be?
because when I looked at it, it was long.
Yeah. Okay. So it need to be you like a restructure with emphasis on other aspects. You said the courtroom, like the courtroom.
Because it was a lot of going to places and kind of fussing, but it still didn't come together throughout for me. It was like a little too disjointed.
Yes.
And
Yes.
I think they wanted another thing I liked. It wasn't very sexual. I don't think it was no sex scenes in it. And sometimes the Tubi movies get
Too sexy.
much.
Too fast.
Man,
Yeah.
what? Look where we are at in life now. I liked it because there was no sex in it. Like, what?
I just feel sometimes they do that to overcompensate is what it feels like.
Gratuitous.
But this wasn't that. So
Yeah. It might have gave it a little something if they had a little romance in there somewhere. It might have gave it a little something. I feel like what they really needed was someone who works these type of cases or has something to do with these type of cases to consult with with them, so it could help them to write the way lawyers really act. Because I didn't get lawyer from any of the lawyers
none
in
I
of
here.
got
them.
Hitman and
I got
Hitman.
no lawyer.
I got
And
None of them.
the
college
fact,
student, hitman, not
yeah,
lawyer. Like,
Me
Okay.
too.
the fact that she took this gun from this man in her hands and put it in her own drawer. So you just gonna put all your fingerprints all over, and
On
then
it.
several more people proceeded to pick up this gun and just handle
Yeah,
it willy nilly.
because you
So
sent them to
everybody
that
got,
drawer to
yeah,
go
When the
check all
lady,
over it.
the lady
it
shot
was,
the girl in the head with the gun and couldn't touch it with her hand. She
yeah,
touched the cell phone when she texted him. Like
yeah. It was
it
her
was
just,
very
fingerprints are
discreet.
all over so many things.
it was so
Like,
much
it's just,
Yeah,
contaminated evidence. It was
yeah.
ridiculous. And
The whole farm contaminated.
yeah,
You're right.
the court case, I feel like we didn't see any of the court case. We
Right.
saw them standing up there a little bit, and they
Yeah.
said a few words, and
Fussing at each
then
other.
yeah,
Uh-huh.
The
and
judge
that
told them
was
stop.
it. There wasn't any
Yeah.
really court happening. Like
No.
nobody
No
presented no
lawyers talk for
evidence.
real. There's
So
no lawyer.
that's what Carl said. We want to see more court.
Yeah,
I want to
More of
see
we
you
this,
need,
working
more
as
of
a
that part
lawyer.
of the story, like
yeah.
Okay.
a decision being made or something like that. It
Okay.
Because
wasn't
the
none of
whole
that part.
thing is about the case, but we don't see the case.
We don't see
We
none of
see
that.
more of their personal thing with the parents and stuff. And number one,
Yeah.
let me just say, the way they busted into the family's home while they was
That was
lying
a
there
lot.
eating dinner, nobody was surprised. Nobody got
No.
excited.
No, nobody
everybody was
jumped
just
up.
sitting there chilling.
Nothing. Nothing.
Everybody
Yeah,
was still sitting in their seat.
They were
Nobody
just
even
sitting.
got
It
up.
was
nobody got up.
Nobody was panicked.
Yeah.
yeah.
And the cop, the white cop, like, come on now, y'all. Come, what? What is it? This is, stop it. Stop it.
Mhm.
Just stop it right now. He did everything he did in here. I was like, no, that's not even believable. From the moment he showed up in the scene at the dinner table, this ain't
He
even
turned
close to
fake.
being believable.
Yeah.
I was just tired. That's all. I
Yeah.
was just tired. And
I,
we're not even gonna talk about the daddy in jail.
Oh, the
Um,
jail cell.
the jail cell, getting people killed from jail. We ain't even gonna
yeah.
talk about that.
With his,
Okay.
with his personal cell phone after he got talked
With
to.
his
That
personal cell phone
happens. You
that
should
Yeah.
find
he's
had a cell phone.
hiding under his pillow in the jail cell. Under the pillow.
Just saying.
That's where he's
I
keeping
can't
his gun.
emphasize that enough.
He
I
been
mean,
in
not
jail
his
for
gun, his
10
phone, my
years.
He run that jail, man.
He
Yeah,
been
he
in there
do.
for 10 years and all he got is a cot in the toilet. It wasn't none on the walls. It wasn't. It was just a cell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For 10 years?
Yeah.
See, that's all he need.
Bare minimum.
Yeah.
It's not.
And the fact that
Bare
they still
minimum.
trying to get him out after 10 years, baby, he is in there.
No,
Oh,
no,
yeah.
man. I ain't
Them
never
they
gonna
folks.
stop fighting for my mama and daddy
Yeah,
now.
them they
That's
folks. They getting them out.
that's
Oh,
fine. Except your mom and dad is having you kill people on the outside while they
that's
spending their time in jail.
You
So
got to do what you got to do.
Be that as it may.
now
That shocked me. I was like, whoa.
I can see
wow.
if
Wow.
you incarcerated,
You're the lawyer.
like you wasn't supposed to be incarcerated. You ain't did it. But he did all this shit and he's still doing this
He's
shit.
still
Yeah.
doing it.
Yes. Yes.
I
That's
can't
how
I can't be for
crazy.
who
him.
you
I
think
can't
taught
be
them
for
Sharon
him.
how to do it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was
But
just
they
a lot
didn't even know.
that was unbelievable in here. I couldn't find a point where I was like into the story because it was so unbelievable.
Okay.
Because how they going to send the star witness? Like the daughter to me should have been the star witness because
Yes.
whatever was happening happened to her.
Who hurt?
But
Yeah.
y'all going to send the star witness away?
To the grandmama house. And
No.
everybody
When he told them to take on the plane.
I mean, no, when he brought her to the lawyer's office, the lawyer took her to her grandmother because they couldn't find the mama. So
I
y'all not
understand
gonna
that.
ask her nothing. Y'all not, and then they couldn't find the mama. And when they found the mama, they didn't even question her. They just gave her daughter and sent her
and
on her
sent her
way.
on the way.
So
But then they
nothing
did go back and question her.
later, but this
Yeah.
is a murder case, and you got the murderer in prison, so you not going.
Wait, why she wasn't never? I mean, now we know why she wasn't never sad, but she was never sad. Nobody found that suspicious
Yeah,
as the
exactly.
people in the show.
Yeah,
Like
Right.
she was never sad that the man was dead.
that's what I'm saying.
No,
It just wasn't that nobody was reacting the way they were reacting, and they weren't saying the things that
wasn't
it just
You would
realistic.
expect them to say.
it didn't fit. It just didn't fit.
No,
Mm.
no.
Okay, so I once again do not like dramas.
Mm.
I just don't. I don't care for them. Which is probably why I never watched a lot of Law and Order. I've only seen a handful of those. I don't like street legal dramas and any kind of dramas. So then, but I felt like this premise had potential until y'all got me to the point where he calls the friend to tell the friend that this dude had his hands down his daughter's pants, and that was it. She ain't asked no more questions or anything. You done killed this person. Da, 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 da. I was like, that's odd. Like, somebody tell me some stuff like that. I need to know more. Like, I need to know what,
Let me
like,
interview this baby. All the things.
hey, bring y'all, bring her to me. Like, I'm your friend. You can bring her here if you
Right.
need to, because let me see about this baby. Like, what? And she was unconcerned. He was so erratic and irrational, and it just got real crazy real fast.
Real
It went
And
fast.
fast.
I feel like they took us too fast in the
Yeah.
action, and I feel like this first episode, probably the storyline of it all, this probably could have been played out like you said, Kendall. It's a Law and Order type vibe where there's a different crime that happens each episode.
Right.
That little storyline with all of them probably could have been played out within like 3 episodes, because
Right.
that was a lot
That was a
that
lot.
they just gave us right off the
That's
top. Like, everybody, like, it's 2 murderers that's done been exposed already. We done found out that the parents are already, dirty, and they deserve to be in jail and shit.
Mhm.
Like, we know too much too fast.
Right.
And
Let me figure a few things out.
yeah, keep some air of mystery to some things. And
And they did. They did. They kept an air of mystery about the stuff that we were investigating, but they gave it this other stuff over here to look at, that didn't really have anything to do with the main story. It could have been they should have took out the family, the daddy and the mama, and replaced that with more investigative regarding the actual case that this episode is about.
Yes.
I think it was too long, honestly, to me. It was like an hour and 42 minutes.
Mm.
But
was it really?
No, it
oh,
wasn't.
maybe I was looking at the
Not
wrong
this
thing.
episode.
An
No,
hour.
it felt long as fuck to me.
It was.
That's the whole movie. You said an hour.
That's what I was gonna say.
It's a
Wrote this
feature
down to an hour
film.
because it was too
A
long.
feature film is an hour and a half.
Yeah, everybody else say it's moving too. So did it?
To me, it was stretched out, but it didn't have enough information. Like,
Did it
it
feel more
was
like? Did
late.
it feel like highlights? Like you was watching a highlight?
Like pieces of this and pieces of that and
Yeah.
pieces of that.
Like a
Yeah.
move?
Like
you?
they were trying to
Disjointed.
tell too many stories at one time.
But there was only 2 stories. Well, there was 3, I guess.
Yeah.
It was the Hakeem killing the boyfriend, and then
Okay.
there was the daddy and the mama. That's the main story that's gonna keep running.
Mm-hmm.
And then there was the friend that killed Hakeem's friend.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm talking
The
about?
dude that got killed.
The girl that worked
Yeah.
at the hospital. I mean, at the lawyer's office.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh.
Mhm.
Oh.
Yeah.
But then there's also the brother that's doing
That's still the mom and the daddy.
Yeah. It's still
The
too
brother
much.
killing.
Yeah.
There's still too many
too much.
stories
Too much.
going
It's too
on.
much.
They're not making it come together like
Right.
See, I just separated into two: the personal story and the case.
But now the case over.
But it's
So
too
now we
many
go to the next
personal
case.
stories. Like it's like
Right.
3, 4
Because I
different
feel like
stories.
the one lawyer, the lady lawyer, I don't know her name. She was slim with a bob, maybe, I'm not sure.
Yeah,
Who?
yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
Ebony?
Friend. That's,
Brown skin boo with the bob is what I call her.
Yeah,
yeah,
that's
that's
what was
how
Ebony?
your friend.
Yeah, that's
And that was Portia's best friend.
Smoke Screen alumni, the beautiful Miss
Yeah.
Ebony Tate. I just love
Yeah.
her. She,
Oh,
I like her.
I thought maybe that was somebody I had seen before.
And
She
she,
was in that one
I think
crazy
she did
movie.
better. I forgot her character name in this.
I can't think of her character
But yeah,
name.
her, yeah, that's who killed the girl.
Boo with the
That's
bob.
I
the
didn't
girl.
understand how we got to that level. I'm gonna make this.
Like, why that had to be done?
Like,
Yeah,
why
did they have a meeting about it before she went over to old boy house? I mean,
No.
old boy house, or she just
Nah.
decided before she left
just
work,
got
let me
that
get
life.
this done and let me take care of this shit for my boy.
I
She
feel like
just
her
had these
and the
aggressions in her.
girl
She didn't have that
lawyer,
big
the
heart.
sister,
Yeah,
came to that. Because
To
remember
that
in the courtroom, she asked her about
Yeah,
it.
like
That was
when you
crazy
like,
to me too. They just say anything anywhere.
yeah,
Yeah.
if you watch the whole series, the family is gangster. Like that's this is normal.
That's how they are.
Yeah, this is.
You watched the whole series, Kim?
Yeah, I done watched it like 3 times.
Wow.
Shit.
Okay, then I have a question for you once
Oh.
you're done.
Yes, that really that was the shocking part for me when she went over to that girl house and shot her like that.
Yeah.
I was like, oh God,
Right.
why?
I didn't know that was. I had to rewind it because I was shocked.
Like,
I
oh
was
y'all,
Like, no.
oh y'all dead serious, huh?
For real,
Oh.
that's for real happening.
Oh, y'all
She
dead
did that.
serious.
And I couldn't
That
believe
No.
man
it.
like gasped out loud.
Oh,
Yeah.
y'all are gonna win this case, huh?
Yeah, and then you tell the man at the courthouse, by the way, you got to plead this way because she gone.
Right. So she was trying to help him.
Yeah,
And also, he had killed her boyfriend. She loved that man.
not for real.
No. No,
He loved Gary.
she didn't love him at all. She loved him enough to put a bullet in him. That's all.
No, the
That's
best friend. I'm talking about Brown Bar Boots.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
The
Yeah,
one that Portia killed the other man.
I just didn't understand why I didn't understand why she had to kill that girl either. Like why?
I didn't understand
What?
that.
What was the point of that?
What was the point?
To
I
get
mean,
the
she
man home.
literally could have just like kidnapped her, or did some kind of crazy. She just wanted her to be quiet, but
I
you didn't
I
have to
know
kill her.
from the
No.
lawyer aspect, now you have her looking guilty, and your client is now not looking so guilty. You know, I
Yeah,
get
so you get to put it on her with no pushback if she's gone.
right.
Gotcha.
Because they had already said that he would not leave
Yes,
the baby alone. So
Right.
as long as the mama was straight, he
yeah.
was gonna go and take the charge.
Take the
you know?
rap.
Yeah, he left all the money.
So from what I understand, they gonna win these cases by any means necessary.
Any means necessary.
Any means necessary.
And they not gonna really try the cases in court.
Shoot everybody.
They just gonna kill folks and
No,
set them
Lawyers.
It's not killing
Not
like that.
lawyers.
It's not killing like that in every episode. But they out the gate, they just wanted to let you know that they was about that.
This how
They
it
was
is.
about
They
that.
about that life.
Like, let you know, hey, this is how we will get it done if we have to get it done.
Not laws.
If necessary. If we deem it necessary, we will do that.
It's legal in the streets.
Yeah.
Got you.
Street.
Just don't need to
I
get
see
caught.
what you did there.
All right.
Hey, Carl, your girl was in here, man, Miss Sarah Evalt. What you thought about her character?
She didn't sound like a lawyer either. She sounded the least lawyer-esque to me.
Yep.
Oh man, goodness gracious.
That's crazy.
We had to get that out. That was a good
Yeah.
therapy session, y'all.
That was a lot. That whole episode, that first episode took it It took you on a ride. That's for damn sure.
did.
You
It
don't
took
know,
me on a ride.
where the next
Oh,
corner was
man.
coming from, and then you be on to the next street.
Oh yes. I didn't know that was her name.
I felt like Kendall, you needed to show her because she
I
was
was coming with
Hey,
it. I
first
just
of all,
mo-
I missed all the words, but I
I'm
didn't want to
just-
say what y'all say because y'all was like real
I'm
typical.
just moving a little slow. That's all. It was coming.
Yes.
I ain't put y'all ain't watched that,
so
did
cute.
you? I don't think
my
I put
God,
that
she
on the
was so
list.
cute.
She did
Oh.
good.
She
Yes, she
did.
I
She
know
just
that's-
didn't sound like
I
no
like her.
lawyer.
Yeah.
That's
She
all.
real cute.
My
Yeah,
bad.
Now,
she
one time for
didn't
Sarah,
sound like a lawyer.
she need to come on the smoke screen. I'd have talked to her people. She was real busy. Reach back
I
out
believe
to
it.
her.
She is gorgeous.
She added a little diversity to all the.
Yeah.
Yes, I like to see her face. Like
Yeah.
that other movie she was in, she did good in that. I can't think of the movie. She did good until that one screaming scene that she did
In the
And-
room.
Oh yeah.
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 I remember that scene.
Oh,
I kind of like that movie. I can't remember what it
what was
called,
that?
but,
I can't tell you. Don't ask me.
I
Throw
know
me the line.
with Donald Brumfield in it.
Mm.
That was that.
That didn't help.
That was the one. She was the one getting the friend high all the time.
Yeah, we
Mhm.
reviewed that. Is it Quick
Yeah.
Change? I think it's
Yes.
called Quick Change.
Quick change.
Quick
Who
Change.
knows? You're the Tubi expert.
Yeah, I think that's Quick Change with Donald Brumfield. He shows up in Street Legal too, so shout out. He shows up he's a part of the story.
You know what? I appreciate the community of it all, like that
Mhm.
Detroit community of it. They all show up in each other's projects. They, they get each other that work. They are working together. That I
Mhm.
like.
I appreciate that as well, but I have to admit it makes me very hard to remember what I've seen them in, what their
Yeah.
character was. It just all becomes a jumble. All those Tubi movies are just mixed up together in my head.
I feel like they starting out how they have to start out right now, and then one day it's just gonna bloom and blossom into something else so beautiful. That's
I hope
my
so.
hope for this group of Detroit alumni that's in all these Tubi movies.
Detroit holding it
They
down.
getting their bones, they getting their chops, they getting their
Yes.
first blood. They getting their stripes, they earning their medals and shit.
Mhm.
So we gonna see what they become.
Yes.
Mhm.
Stay tuned.
I'm just pulling.
Yeah. Yes.
Yep.
I was just pulling up something. Hold on.
What you looking for,
Yeah,
Kendall?
what you looking up? Tell us fast.
I'm pulling
All
it.
that mumbling to yourself. What you
I'm
doing?
pulling it up now.
We want to know.
One time for Angela Spates. That's the daughter.
Oh.
Hey, this is the smoke screen, so I'm a little
Oh.
smoky to remember the character name, but I know y'all real name.
Yes.
I appreciate it.
They she allegedly, I don't want to if it's wrong, go with Dej Loaf.
Oh, I did see that on
Probably on the blog or something
Facebook.
like that.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. They
Listen,
supposed to have been together for a minute.
I thought that girl with
Oh.
that pink hair was somebody else for a quick second, and I was like, that's another person, I think.
They look
You
good
know,
together, though. They're cute. I like it.
I like a few
Hey.
of Dej Loaf songs.
Street Legal, man. One time for Dennis Reed, putting out the movies. He throwing them out there, man. DeJuan Ford, Angela Spates, Ebony Tate, Sarah Evart, Javon Long, Kamal Smith directed this too. What's her name from A Good Man? Buddy. Forgot his character name. All right. What? This was a puff fast one. What are we giving this episode? Street Legal.
Hey, so this was a lot, and it was a lot too fast and too much in one episode, so I'm a pass.
I also will be passing. I appreciate what the premise and what they were trying to do, but yeah, I'm a pass.
Yeah, this wasn't for me. I'm a pass as well.
I already started the Cabo episode. I'm gonna finish it. So
Okay.
it's a lot. I
Hey.
feel like it's gonna get better. So I'm a puff, and we'll see where it goes.
All right, there it is. We got 3 passes, 1 puff. on the Puff Puff Pass where we watch a TV show and let you know what we feel about it. Street Legal. You can see it on Tubi.
Yeah.
Go check it out if you into law and crime
Uh-huh.
and
And
crime
random
for law.
All of that. All of that.
All of the above.
There it is, man. Check out Street Legal. And that will do it for this episode. Puff Puff Pass. See you next week.
Bye.